Hello everybody, it's Darren here. Long time no see, right? Now it's been 2 months, no school. So anyway, here we are visiting my hometown, London. Here's the city. Here we can see Big Ben, the famous red telephone boxes. This is the Palace of Westminster, the Underground, which is the subway. So I've not been to London for a while. I don't think I'll be going there for a while, and now I'm really sad because of the COVID-19 situation in London. But I have to say I'm very happy with the way Vietnam is managing this problem. So anyway, I hope to go back to London maybe next year to visit, and I hope one day that you can go to see my hometown too. So anyway, today, what am I going to talk about? So we're going to talk about English pronunciation mistakes, the common mistakes that I hear from many students when I teach English. So now I've been teaching English for about 11 years. Different learners have different problems. For example, before I taught Japanese learners also, as well as Vietnamese, and their pronunciation problems are often quite different. So let's look at one of the first mistakes, very common in Vietnam. So here we have two kinds of pronunciation. So we have this one here and this one here. So which one is correct? So here we have because. Because là gì? I hear this all of the time, because even students who have awesome vocabulary, awesome grammar, they've been learning English for many years and they still say because. So remember, the final sound is z, so it's because, not because. So in English, using final sounds is important because it will help people to understand you very easily. So with English, with the final sounds, there may be some words that if you don't pronounce the final sound correctly, maybe people can understand, but there will be a lot of words also that if you don't say the final sound clearly, then people will not understand you. So final sounds are very important in English. Okay, next example, very common mistake. My friend, my friend. So my friend E, no? My friend Ia, so disgusting. My friend Ia, no. I don't think so. Okay, so it must be is. So you see here the Z sound, z, is. So using final sounds incorrectly is usually the main reason you will lose marks in a speaking test. Like I said before, even students who have been studying for a long time, they have a lot of vocabulary, they have really good grammar, they have a lot of creative thinking, so they can talk about a lot of ideas, but still they drop final sounds. That's usually what kills their marks in the pronunciation part of the test. So you really need to focus on final sounds. So next, another very common example. So what do we have here? Okay, and what do we have here? Maybe every house in Vietnam has one of these. So, but how do we pronounce this word? So here we have two different pronunciations. One is wrong, one is correct. So here we have rye, a bowl of rye, a rye cooker. Or here we have rice. So we have a bowl of rice or a rice cooker. Okay, of course, the second one, rice, is correct. Rye is not correct. If you say rye, people will think of something else. Rye is something that is used to make bread, like rye bread, but it's not rice, so they will understand something different. So this sound, I-C-E, ice. So let's hear some other examples. You can repeat after me if you want. So we have ice, rice, lice, slice, mice, price, advice, and device. So maybe right now you're watching this video on your smartphone, your device, right? So, ice, rice, lice, slice, mice, price, advice, device, ice. Remember that, rice. I eat rice. Okay, another common one that I hear very often. Okay, what do we see here? A small, So here we have, again, two kinds of pronunciation. We have how, a small how, or a small house. So of course, here this one is wrong. We have an S, so the final sound is S, house. So this here, this how is like, how are you? How tall is he? How much does it cost? That how. Okay, whereas this is house. So some more examples of this final sound. So house, mouse, spouse, mouse, grouse. Again, you can practice. So house, mouse, spouse, mouse, grouse. Okay, now this one, like I said, different learners have different problems with the sound. So Japanese have problems especially with the L sound, like the L in London. In my experience, a lot of Vietnamese students have problems with this sound, S and SH. So this sound here is S, and this one here is stronger, so it's sh. Okay, so watch my lips when I make this sound. Okay, so okay, one very famous example of this to see the difference. So here we have s, 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 sh, s, sh. Again, s, 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 sh, s, sh. Susie sells seashells by the seashore. Susie sells seashells by the seashore. So these sounds can appear at the start, at the end of words, or in the middle of words also. Sometimes more than once in the word, like in space. Space. This sound appears twice in this word, space. Okay. Superman. Bus. Possible. This sound here next, sh, which is stronger. So ship. Finish. Sugar, punishment. If you don't do your homework, you will receive a punishment from Mr. Darren, probably. So, pronunciation. How can I improve my pronunciation? Well, from my own experience of learning languages, so I've studied a few languages, especially French is my second language, which I speak very, very fluently. So, listening more will really help you. Many students say to me, teacher, I listen to music. Okay, yes, that can help you a little, but if you want to improve your speaking, then you need to be listening to more speaking, not really singing. So you need to start watching more TV in English, more movies in English, and listening to the radio in English. Another thing you can do is talk to yourself. Go to the bathroom. Talk in the mirror, make videos of yourself, record yourself. There are different apps where you can record your voice, and then you can play back and listen to yourself. You can talk with friends if they are learning English also. And above all, my top advice for you is just keep practicing, practice, practice, practice. So the best way to practice, so you can help me to improve and become more confident. Well, you can do your practice with a native speaker from the UK who has been teaching in Vietnam for 11 years, who has taught English to Vietnam Airlines, Vietnamese Air Force, and Navy personnel. I understand the needs of Vietnamese students, and I can speak more than one language fluently, so I have a lot of experience of learning languages, the problems, difficulties, challenges, and the successful ways to learn a language. So online I'm teaching, so for Cambridge PET and also for IELTS speaking. So as you can see, you've already had 2 months off of school, which is a lot of time that we have lost in the classroom. But you still have time now that you are at home, and we can still work together on your goals. So it's 100% online. It's private one-to-one sessions. That means it's just you and me. So that means you get 100% of my focus is on you, and you get to benefit 100% of the time in the lesson. Zoom, Skype, Messenger. So actually Zoom is my preferred method. We would only use Skype and Messenger if there was some technical problem with Zoom, but Zoom is the best platform for teaching online. So short 30-minute sessions here, one-to-one. Speaking 1 hour one-to-one session. So these are the most expensive in terms of the time. So it's much more beneficial for you to purchase a package. So you can buy either a 5-hour package, or the best package, which works out the cheapest, is the Speaking 4 package, which is a 10-hour package, saving you 20%. And you also get an 11th session for free, 1 hour of live coaching, where you can talk to me about your goals, your problems and difficulties, and how we can help you to work through them. So payment online is by bank transfer, Zelle Pay, or Momo, or PayPal. So I hope that I can speak to you and help you with your English speaking skills very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye.